Hey guys, Riley here. So the new Last of Us Season 2 trailer came out a couple months ago on the Last of Us Day. So, again, obviously I've already seen this trailer multiple times, but I wanted to react to it again, give you guys my initial thoughts on how I think Season 2 is shaping up. So again, this is from HBO. I really loved the first season. I think it was one of the first good video game adaptations to TV or to movies or to anything. It is because it is HBO. It's really good. Neil Druckmann, the director of the games, was also a director and producer and writer actually on the show. And Craig Mazin, who did Chernobyl, which was really good, was also, a director and writer on the show as well. So, and same thing for season 2. So I'm thinking this season 2 is going to shape up and be really good, just like the first season. But let's just get into it. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to react again. Let's do this. Catherine O'Hara. It's pretty cool. Therapist, maybe, for Joel. That's kind of different, right, from the game. Jackson. Pearl Jam. Future Days.
Let's try something different.
Learning how to play the guitar.
You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
That looks so beautiful, just like from the game.
Say the thing you're afraid to say.
The porch scene should be pretty intense.
Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad.
Tommy.
What did you do?
Abby. A lot of infected. There's the scene, recreated like one for one almost. The scars. Isaac. Jeffrey Wright reprising his role. Awesome. Lots of action. That music. $2025. Beautiful. The Last of Us Season 2 on HBO. It looks awesome. For people that have played the game, obviously, we kind of know what's coming this season, right? They did a good job of not spoiling things too much. It's a teaser, obviously, right? They didn't, give too much away of what's going to happen. But I think it's a good teaser for, fans of just the show that maybe haven't played the games, that don't know what's coming in terms of the story. I think it was just enough to, for people that were invested in the first season to, stick around for season 2, right? So, yeah, it looks really good. Again, kind of like the first season, I think this season is going to be a really good adaptation of part 2 from, game to movie. They're going to make some changes, kind of like how they did with the first season. The first season, they took out a lot of the sort of, obviously like gameplay sequences, because, for a video game, interactivity is the main component. So you need a lot of gameplay, gunplay sequences, fighting bad guys, infected, things like that. They cut a lot of that out of season 1 and focused more just on the story. They did say that season 2, they're going to have more infected, I think, because that was kind of the biggest complaint of the first season. So, they might have a little bit more like action, infected, combat type sequences, but it's definitely still going to be different from the game. There's probably not going to be as much of it because TV shows are not an interactive medium. They're a passive medium. So there's going to be less of the gameplay aspect, more focus on story, which I'm fine with. I think that's great. That's what you should do when you're adapting a video game into a TV show, right? What I'm really interested about, and a lot of people have been talking about it. Even Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann have been teasing that they might be playing a bit with the structure of how the story plays out, because obviously if you've played the game, you know that there's a lot of time jumps from like present day to flashbacks back to present, and then it obviously switches from like one character to another character, without spoiling anything. I'll be interested to see if they do that same sort of formula for the show, like all these different time jumps, or if they kind of restructure it for the show in a way where it kind of plays out more chronologically, time based, like it starts from the past and works its way up to the present, more in a linear fashion. I'm not really sure what they're going to do, because a lot of times with shows work better with jumping between different characters and time periods, whereas games a lot of the time I feel like are stronger when they just focus like on just one character at a time. Whatever character you're playing as, like say Ellie, for example, a game is stronger when you just play as her and focus on her story for a long period of time, rather than jumping around to other characters. Whereas in a TV show or a movie, that's something that is a lot more common and expected, to jump around to different perspectives and time periods and things like that. So, they might play with the structure and kind of switch it up a bit. It's hard to say. We'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, I'm super excited about this season. I think it's going to be great. There's nothing else to say, right? So let me know in the comments what you guys think of the trailer. Are you guys excited about season 2? Did you like the first season? If you did enjoy this reaction, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to stay notified about when I post future videos. And if you want to keep in touch with me and follow my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. On Discord, we can chat about games, movies, my channel, whatever you feel like chatting about. And I think that is it. That's everything, guys. Thanks for watching.